Hey, what's going on, Rattlers? So I am in Jacksonville, Florida, maybe the southern suburbs of Jacksonville. I have no idea where I am. But I do know that I am at one of the coolest reptile shops in the state of Florida, perhaps in the country. This is Xtreme Exotics, and I actually did a video here a couple of years ago with Sabrina and Steve, but it was like half at their Wildlife Foundation, half here, so we really didn't get to see the whole scope of how amazing this reptile shop is. So I'm going in, and Steve and Sabrina are going to give us a tour of, again, one of the coolest reptile shops in the state of Florida. I'm Dave Kaufman, and these are my reptile adventures.
At Zilla, we are dedicated to the innovation of caging, lighting, and equipment solutions that provide proper husbandry for your pet's long and happy life. To see our entire catalog, visit zillarules.com.
All right, Steve and Sabrina, show us everything. Wait a minute, you just passed 6 enclosures. I said show us everything.
Everything. Look at their side-eyeing you.
You know, it's so funny because every bearded dragon side-eyes me like that.
It must be the hair, man.
It's got to be something, I don't know. And then look at this cute little guy down here.
The babies.
How many babies we got in there? 3. 3 babies.
We do a lot of bearded dragons because they're good pets. That's one that's a really good pet. It's a manageable size, so we do a lot of bearded dragons.
Absolutely, you got bearded dragons in here.
Yeah.
Our little tiny boa.
And they've got all kinds of great colors nowadays.
Yeah.
The orange one in the back, super pretty.
And this is a little boa that you got here.
It's a little tiny boa.
Oh, really nice and clean.
One little red tail.
One little red tail.
One little red tail.
Let me grab a baby.
Now, how old is he? 6 months or so?
Yeah, you know. I think this one's right around 7 now.
7 months.
You know, with all the morphs out there, I'm going to go out on a limb and say there's just something spectacular about a really clean, wild type boa.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. How could we even just walk by a Bell's Face monitor? Everybody's favorite monitor right there.
Just come out. You just
It says not for sale except for Dave, right? You just ran out of tape to say except for Dave.
We'll talk about those checks.
Okay.
Come here.
Yeah.
You're such a fast. Come here. Come here. So I got him originally because he has that big smiley face on the back of his head.
Oh, look at that. That is the first Bell's Phase that I've ever seen with a smiley face. Yeah, there is nothing like a Bell's Phase monitor.
Nothing.
Everybody loves these.
There's nothing like it.
But yeah, that smiley face, that is, wow, that's something special. So Steve, when did you open the shop?
2015.
2015, so coming up on 6 years here. Fantastic. What did you do before that?
I had another pet store.
You had another one?
Yep, I've been doing it since 2005.
Gotcha.
So this is store number 1, 2, 3, I think the 5th one I built.
The 5th one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that actually.
Yeah, every couple of years somebody always sells the building, changes the lease, changes the
yeah.
location, and I have to start over again. So
wow.
This has been the best one, but it is a project. I told them, I said, no more moving. This is it.
All right, moving on. We've got an Argus monitor over here. That could be any one of yours for $475. Another big old chunky beardy. Another Argus in here. And then
Your favorites.
my favorite up here for sure, a little bull snake. Look at that. But down here, we've got the Uromastyx. This is a Niger Uromastyx. So if you recall my videos from Israel, you will know exactly what this bad boy is. This is an Ornate Uromastyx. Man, are these beautiful.
It's like the holy grail of Uromastyx now.
Absolutely it is. Sabrina, what have you got there?
Look at this sweet baby. Oh, what do you got there? There's just animals.
Hey, wait a minute. I'm looking at this awesomeness. Look at this awesomeness over here. Now, you're bare handling him, so obviously you just trimmed his nails, or didn't you?
I didn't get to that portion yet.
Oh, brave man, brave man.
As you can see, they've got little daggers.
Yes. Oh, look at that. Look what he's doing to you.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
It's all worth it.
You know, I have a theory that there are no true herper's hands that are ever fully healed.
No.
I mean, honestly, right?
No, you're always burning.
And down over here, we've got a nice albino. That looks like a pure Darwin, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed. So over here, you have one of the most exotic snakes in Florida, a nice corn snake. That is awesome. Look at this little translucent up here. And then look at these little babies.
Third largest species of tortoise in the world.
And then this little baby.
Oh my God, look at that. Good God, does he have Han Solo on his wall in there?
He does. This is Boba
That's
Fett.
Jabba.
Look at that. All right, you know,
Love them.
I don't have any amphibians.
Oh, I
and
love
the only
these.
reason I don't have any amphibians is because I just don't have any amphibians. But if I did,
This is it.
That's it. Look at that chubster.
They're so cute.
Everybody should have one of these.
Absolutely.
This brings joy and happiness to anybody's world.
Especially if you work with ball pythons that are notorious not eaters and you get rodents for them,
Yep.
you never have to buy this animal
No.
food if you have ball pythons.
This is a garbage disposal.
Right, and he'll eat really well because you just feed him what nobody else ate.
And if you're ever having a day that you feel chubby yourself, you can look at your frog and you'll always feel better.
That's absolutely correct. This is a self-image emotional support frog.
You make me feel better about the amount of donuts I eat.
Oh my God.
Look at this absolutely amazing front opening terrarium by Zilla. Fantastic product right here. You know, I just love Zilla. I mean, they're a great company with great products. They have everything that you need for all of your reptile needs. I love Zilla. I just really love Zilla. All right, so one of the things that I love about touring little shops like this is just how they're designed, the attention to detail. You've got these really huge enclosures there and there. In this one is one of my favorite crocodilians. Let's check him out here.
Enter at your own risk.
Dun 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 dun. But look at this. I even need a step stool to get up in there. But look at that guy right there. Now, last time I was here, there was a speck in here, wasn't there?
Yeah, he's at the house.
So this is a dwarf caiman. This is my favorite species of caiman. I just
didn't know that was your
love these
favorite.
guys. Oh yeah. Yeah, just love these guys. So look at this huge enclosure he has. Live plants over here. A big pool. Man, you are one lucky dwarf over there. All right, then in this big enclosure over here, I love how you have this design. That is awesome. And in there you have a big old beautiful hypo alligator. Did that come from Greg Graziani?
It did.
It did?
It did.
Fantastic.
Yep. Right up there with our albino.
Right.
And then we got to get us a melanistic this year so we have all the colors.
There you go. There you go. Taste the rainbow.
Until
Taste the
somebody
gator
sells me
rainbow.
a pied.
Yeah, well, Greg will hook you up with that, I'm sure, too. So I love these terrariums here.
Yeah.
And you've got a big old Chinese water dragon.
Like you never see them anymore for some reason.
They used to be everywhere. They used to be like 10 bucks each.
Yep.
Now?
And it's hard. Nobody ever sets them up right and
Right.
gets them the huge size.
Exactly.
I think that's one of the most underrated cheap lizards there is.
I
hands
agree.
down.
I agree. And look at those colors coming out. Man, okay, so you got a reptifogger going on. You've got water on the bottom. This is the proper setup for a water dragon. And then we have the other water dragon that everybody knows about. And that is the most common lizard maybe in Australia. This is the Australian water dragon.
Have you seen those in the wild?
Tons in the wild.
That's so cool.
Tons. They're like squirrels. I mean, they're literally
That's so cool.
everywhere there.
And
So,
here they cost so much
And
money.
here-
all right,
Yeah.
right. All right. So, opinion time. What do we like better, the Chinese or the
Well,
Australian water
that's,
dragon?
I think it's a tough call.
like 'em
I
all.
like the colors of the Chinese.
Yeah,
I think they're very
yeah,
impressive
yeah.
when they get older. But I think the Australian has a very unique characteristic about it. But Chinese are definitely calmer than Australians are.
Yeah, that
as
is
far
true.
as a
That
pet
is
mentality
true.
for
That is
somebody
true.
to have.
Sabrina,
Yeah.
favorite?
That's a hard one.
I know, right? I
That's
just
a
totally
hard
put you on
one.
the
I
spot,
guess
too.
I gotta be biased because I have a Chinese water dragon, but I think these are so unique.
They are.
They're so unique.
They are. I personally am partial to the
Yeah.
Australians just because.
They're so cute.
Well, actually, no. I have seen these in the wild in Thailand. I have
Oh,
seen
that's
these in the
cool.
wild in Australia, so I really can't
I gotta
judge
say,
by
between the
that.
two though, he's my little punk because I'll be cleaning the glass and he'll jump down and bite my ear for spite. So.
Okay, I'm gonna go with him as my favorite thing.
Got a white nugget.
Da, 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 da.
Very much worth seeing.
Now,
Leucistic
I was just
snapper.
going to say, at first glance, you're like, well, that's just another albino snapper in the world.
Yeah.
That is a leucistic snapper.
Yep, that's what we believe, because nobody knows. It was just hatched in a farm. And it's much brighter than like hypos and super hypos are. So.
But the eyes are the giveaway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know that I knew, frankly, that a leucistic snapping turtle existed.
I'm not 100% sure I've ever seen any other ones yet.
Wow.
He's so cute.
Wow. Oh, I am just geeking out about this.
You're so cranky today.
Wow. All right, so he came from a farm?
Yep, he was just hatched in a farm out of a bunch of big normal
Here in
adults.
Florida?
Nope, in Louisiana.
Louisiana?
Yep, a guy bought him. He kept him, raised him up for a little bit, decided he wanted to work more with albino snapping turtles. And him and I chit-chatted about it, and he decided this was the perfect place for it to go so he could be a cool display piece for everybody to see.
Those are not pink eyes. That is a leucistic snapper. Holy snapping turtles. Wow.
Chubby
Very
legs.
light.
All right, I gotta take some Instagrams. Hang on.
You want to meet the cutest?
I want to see the. I want to meet the cutest thing. Oh my God!
He's Petunia. He's a little Petunia. Show him your chubby face. He's so cute. He's so cute.
No,
He's
even
so
though this is
cute.
for the reptile adventures, seriously, this belongs on animal adventures. But yeah,
It belongs on animal adventures. I go where I want. Say, I go where I want. My name's Petunia and I do what I want. I want to go on reptile adventures, I will.
all right, come today, and you know, go right past Dave to Daddy. All right, that's yeah, you know, all right. Oh boy. So this is just the front public side of the store, and every reptile shop I've ever toured, all the good stuff is behind the scenes in the back room, and that's where we're going right now. All right, and this is the Sabrina bar hangout.
Sabrina and her natural habitat.
Yes, yes. Now that is the coolest thing I've ever
Isn't
seen.
it cool?
I mean,
It's for the cats. But isn't
that
it
is
cool?
that is way too good for the cats.
The world's coolest green tree hybrid.
Dun, dun.
Highlighter.
I
Jagpondro. I know some people aren't for the world of hybrids, but I think that is one of the coolest hybrid snakes there are out there is a green tree carpet.
in the years that I have been doing this channel, that is the first time I've ever seen something that has made me absolutely speechless.
This
I-
thing is so wild.
I'm so speechless, this isn't even me talking right now.
But it just keeps getting more and more yellow every time it sheds.
We literally named it highlighter.
Yeah, absolutely. So a jaguar carpet python to a green tree python, and this is what you get. That is outstanding. I gotta take some Instagrams. Look at this guy. That has to be, no, that is the most amazing boa morph I've ever seen.
It's just a hybrid with a Guyana boa.
So this isn't even a morph, this is a hybrid.
Just a hybrid that came out really wild.
So it kind of has that root beer Coca-Cola color to
Look
it.
at the tail. It's got a Guyana tail.
And look at that tail. This is now the Coca-Cola boa. It's sassy and fizzy. Wow, that is an amazing snake. All right, I'm totally geeking out over this boa.
Isn't it incredible?
Wow.
Look at that. Almost perfect all the way down.
Almost a perfect stripe. It looks like that stick of gum, whatever that flavor, whatever.
Zebra
that,
stripe.
Zebra stripe, right? The one that
Yeah.
lost its, flavor as soon as you stick it in your mouth.
Literally.
That one. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
That thing.
You've got to be kidding me. I am literally bugging out
Dude,
here.
that
I mean,
cargo's incredible.
there is some. Look at this.
Black Devil.
So what it is it's an IMG Motley Black Eye Anery.
Good
Oh, and he
God,
got
and
it
there
that
it got
time.
the microphone.
Finally, I've been waiting for something to bite that.
But look at that pattern on him. It's just a faint pattern, but there's like those little white dots on the side of the saddles that just pop through.
And he's super iridescent. Reminds you of like a white lip python.
That is, hey, camera, that is amazing. Oh, and you knew that I was a sucker for paradoxes.
We love paradox everything.
Look at that. So is it normal with banana paradoxing or
Banana?
with normal paradoxing?
You could go either way. So we could just change it and go, normal with banana.
Yeah. That's like the second time that I've said something and it has actually come true. Right after we're done here, I'm going to go say the lottery numbers.
Exactly.
I really am.
Text them to me.
Here's another little.
Cool boas aren't done yet.
Look at this. Look at this over here. My God, there's just everything in the world here.
Max Pink Line Argentine boa, pure BCO.
And Argentines are gorgeous in and of themselves.
Yep. And
Look
here
at
we
this.
have line bred for all that pink coming through.
Oh, fantastic.
All
Whoa,
paradox.
what do we have over here?
Oh, gotta stop.
Paradox sperm, buddy.
It looks like it kind of maybe tries to have some labyrinth in it. Don't you think?
It's an oddball wild child, like a paradox ivory.
You do not see a lot of paradox sperms. Look at that. Now this is not an indigo. It is not a Mexican black king snake. That is a big old beautiful black pine snake. And on the Pituophis parade, look at this. That is a big beautiful northern pine snake. This is a patternless northern pine snakes. These are actually pretty rare Pituophis to see a patternless northern. That is amazeballs. And this is what northerns look like as babies. Just gorgeous. And we shall conclude our tour
On the
with
cutest.
more awesomeness.
Cutest.
So this is Pugsley.
This is Pugsley, our fly river turtle. If you check out on Dave's Animal Adventures channel, you might get a glimpse of the big koi pond we just put in at the foundation. That's for Pugsley.
That's for Pugsley. All right. So the next time that we see Pugsley,
Yeah.
it will be on yet another visit
adventure.
to the foundation
Yeah.
for more animal videos and reptile videos.
And if things go my way, we'll be swimming with him.
Fantastic. I'm looking really forward to that. You get big and strong because we're going swimming
We're
soon.
going swimming.
You know, guys, I love touring reptile shops like this, and what Steve and Sabrina have built with this shop, man, as you've just seen, this is one of the coolest shops in the state of Florida. I'm going to go out on a limb and say in the country, and if you know a better reptile shop that I haven't filmed yet, let me know because I'd really love to go tour and film that place as well. So anyway, guys, as always, visit our sponsors. Their links are in the description below. I am also going to put all of the links for Xtreme Exotics Pet Shop in the description below as well. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. And until the next reptile adventure, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.